Hi, and welcome to Calculus Examples. I'm Dr. Finch. Today we are going to evaluate an integral of sine to the fourth of x cosine of x dx. And as we get into this, notice we have two trig functions here. We have a sine x and we have a cosine of x. When we have something like this, especially when we have one of those trig functions to the fourth power, we want to think about how we can break this down. I'm going to start by rewriting our sine of x to the fourth power on the outside. You'll notice that a lot of times in math, we write that fourth right after the sine and before our parentheses x. But really, what it means is that you have four copies of sine of x multiplied together. Okay, so once we have that, you'll notice that this might be a good place to use a u-substitution. Now, sine of x is going to be the logical choice for our u value because we are taking that to the fourth power. And notice when we take our derivative of sine is going to be cosine dx. So we're taking the derivative with respect to x, and we see that pop up right here. So we can substitute that. This gives us the integral of u to the fourth du once we put those substitutions in. And now we are ready to integrate because it is just u to the fourth. We can add 1 to our power, divide by our new power, and add our constant because remember in this case we don't have bounds in our integral, so that means that we are always going to have to add that plus c at the end. We are not done yet though. There's one last thing to do. If we start our problem with x's, we have to end our problem with x's. So we have to go back and use our substitution, our original substitution, u is equal to sine of x, and place sine of x where we saw our u value to begin with. And once we do that, 1/5 sine to the fifth x plus c is our solution. Thank you for listening.